So it's official, my friends. Pre-orders are back for the Nintendo Switch 2, both for the United States and Canada. We're going to be checking out both official blog posts from Nintendo. If you guys do enjoy this kind of content, leave a like, subscribe for more. Let me know what you guys think about the new pre-order date. And there is some price adjustments, not to the Nintendo Switch 2, not to even the games, but to the accessories. So we're going to go into that. We're going to check it out right now. And let's go ahead and jump straight into it. By the way, if you missed the Mario Kart World, everything you need to know about Mario Kart World, I made a massive video, posted it yesterday. Check it out. Links in the description below. So going over to Nintendo.com, we can see there is a blog post that they posted, and it says Nintendo maintains Nintendo Switch 2 pricing, retail pre-orders to begin April 24th in the US. So that's been kind of what the rumors were. We talked about that recently. The 23rd or the 24th was when there's someone that's seen in the database, I guess, and retailers that was going to kind of go up. So that's going to be about a week, next Thursday, basically. So a week after the Direct, the Mario Kart World Direct, which is exactly what I've been saying, about a week after. So if we go down here, we can see that retail pre-orders going to be, begin on that date. But at launch, this is the thing. They say at launch, so will it go up later on? I don't know. But at launch, the price for the Nintendo Switch 2 in the US will remain as announced on April 2nd at $450. And the Nintendo Switch 2 plus Mario Kart World bundle at $500. Pricing for both physical and digital versions of Mario Kart World are $80. Donkey Kong Bonanza $70. These will remain unchanged at launch. However, Nintendo Switch 2 accessories will experience price adjustments from those announced on April 2nd due to changes in market conditions. And here's the thing. We said it before. The accessories are the things that seem to be made the most in China. They don't. It doesn't seem like they make any of the accessories in Vietnam. Vietnam is just for the consoles, and I think some of the consoles also, of course, in China. But a lot, the North American consoles definitely in Vietnam. Other adjustments to the price of any Nintendo product are also possible in the future, depending on market conditions. So they're not saying that it's going to happen. That's why they're saying at launch. It's just, it's really kind of like they can't say, right? They don't know what the future is going to hold. It depends what kind. Like, I mean, if the U.S. imposes bigger tariffs on Vietnam, for example, than that 10%, which is just for now, I think that's for 90 days. Then who's to say that it's not going to go up post launch? So this is going to make scalping even worse, because people are going to be like really wanting to get this at launch in case it goes up. Again, it doesn't mean it's going to go up. People are going to probably read into this, say, oh, it's going up, the price is going to go up after launch. No, that's not what it's saying. It's just they don't know the future, and if there's higher tariffs imposed, that could happen. So anyways, they basically thank everybody for their patience and everything like that. So here are the pricing. I'm going to show you the Canadian one as well, because I'm Canadian, and we actually finally have pricing for the games in Canada. $450 for the Switch 2, $500 for the Switch 2 plus Mario Kart bundle. Mario Kart World is $80, meaning if you get the Mario Kart World bundle, you're paying $50 for Mario Kart World. Donkey Kong Bonanza $70, Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller is $85. That's going to be a lot in Canadian. Joy-Con 2, like the pair of Joy-Cons, $95, which is pretty steep. Usually it's about that in Canadian currency, so eesh. Joy-Con 2 charging grip is $40. The strap's going to be $14. The wheel set's $25. The camera's $55. I don't know. I think it was $45 before. I can't remember what the prices were before. Nintendo Switch 2 dock set is $120. The carrying case and screen protector is $40. The Switch 2 all-in-one carrying case is $85. The AC adapter is $35. That's a pretty expensive AC adapter, but again, I think all this is made in China. If you want to get the Samsung micro SD express card, 250 gig for Nintendo Switch 2, the officially licensed one, which doesn't really matter because you can just get non-licensed ones, $60, which I think is pretty much on par with what we're seeing for the micro express SD cards. For Canada, let's go. Same blog post, by the way. Just different pricing. Okay, so for Canada, still $630 Canadian for the Switch 2, $700 for the Mario Kart World bundle. The Mario Kart World game is $110, which is pretty steep. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Donkey Kong Bonanza, $100, also pretty bad, man. That's a lot steeper than I thought it was going to be in conversion. Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller is $110, which is crazy. So if you want the Pro controller, it's going to cost you as much as Mario Kart World. So, yikes. The Joy-Con 2 pair is $125. The charging grip is $50. Straps are $20. The wheel set is $30. Camera is $70. The dock set is 155. Carrying case and screen protector is 50. The all-in-one carrying case is 110. AC adapter is 40. And then the micro SD card 250 gig for Switch 2 is 85, which is insane. Let me do the calculation really quick. Okay, so for Canadians, if you're getting the Mario Kart World bundle, Nintendo Switch 2, you're going to be saving 40 bucks on Mario Kart World. So instead of 110, that's going to be a $70 game, which is way better. That's the thing that I didn't know, because it's like you're saving like 30 bucks, I think, in the US. And you know, I figured it'd be a little bit more because Canadian currency conversion. So saving about 40 bucks on that. So I don't know. The accessories are pretty pricey, man. Like that's steep. Obviously the pricing for the games in Canadian currency, now that I'm seeing it in Canadian currency, and I kind of, you know, I'm used to that currency. Like even Donkey Kong Bonanza is up there, and it's not good, man. The pricing's not good. Look, I keep saying it. I'm not a fan of the pricing, but at the same time, it's like it kind of felt inevitable, and Nintendo was the first one to do it, but other companies are gonna other companies are gonna do it either way. It's just that Nintendo ended up taking the heat because they ended up choosing to do it first. So let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments below. You know, thankfully the prices are the same for now. If more tariffs get implemented, they could increase post-launch for the consoles and the games, or well, maybe not the games, but the consoles at least, and whatnot. Accessories went up because they are made in China, and it sucks for Canadians because the way it works is we don't get them shipped directly to us. It goes to the US and then over the border to us. So it's like, I really wish that they would just ship them directly to Canada so we don't have to suffer for the US's tariffs. Like, I mean, come on, man, we're our own country here. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you plan to pick one of these consoles up? If so, are you gonna get the Mario Kart World bundle, since it is a better bundle? Better, you know, it's a digital version of the game, admittedly, but I mean, you're saving 30 bucks US, 40 bucks Canadian on the game if you get the bundle. And are you going to pick up any of these accessories that are very, very expensive? Let me know in the comments. What are you planning to pick up, or if you're not planning to pick any of this up? Like I said, it's don't buy into the bait that people are going to say like, oh, the prices are going up after launch. That's not true. It could be true, but right now it's not true. That's subject to change because we don't know, you know, with tariffs and stuff. That's what Nintendo is saying. They're not saying like, oh, we're going to keep it at launch and then we're going to raise the price post-launch. That's not what we're saying. Anyways, if you enjoyed this one, leave a like, subscribe for more. Thanks so much for watching, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Till the next one, game on. Catch you guys later.